So hi, welcome to Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Bree, and we're Diva Bleach.
I have some questions to say about the new single Out of My Head. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the single so far?
Thank you so much. We're really excited because it's our first single with our new record label, so we're super stoked about that. And yeah, the responses seem to be good right now. It's been out for like a week and a half, so we're excited to see where it goes.
Oh yeah, and congrats on the signing as well. First time hearing about you guys, but the song fucking rocks.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
So is there any meaning behind the single title or cover art?
Well, the cover art kind of relates back to the music video where Sid's kind of like being ghosted by her friends, and it's kind of about like you know, just oh my gosh, we explained it so well once, and now it leaves my head. But it's exactly like because it's kind of more about like when you have an old friend that you don't really see anymore, and you just keep thinking about them. So the music video, Sid brings forward like a new friend, and it's a ghost. And you get little cute little heart eyeglasses and stuff. So we put that on the album cover.
Hell yeah.
And not the album cover, the single cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for the single?
Yeah, so this was the first song that we ever did writing with like a songwriter, like someone who does that all the time. Usually it just been like in our group, just us writing our own things. So it was really cool because we wrote it with this guy named Fletcher. I wanted to say his last name is Malloy.
Fletcher Matthews.
Matthews, that's what it is. I knew it was an M. So we wrote it with Fletcher Matthews. And it was really cool because he's in Australia and we're in Arizona. So we did the whole thing over Zoom, and we just spent like 6 hours working on it. It was so fun.
Damn. Was there any sort of like anxiety going into like a writing session with someone that you've never met before doing it the first time? Because I know like some of the songwriters like Nashville and all that shit where it's like they'll pump out 4 songs in 6 hours. Was there any sort of like intimidation going into it?
Into it, like
I don't feel like it was like anxiety. I think we were excited, and there was maybe some like exciting anxiety, but like I think more than anything we were just excited to do something new.
Fair enough.
Yeah, writing music is fun, and I think it's fun to do it with other people. So I think it was interesting bringing in like someone we hadn't even met before, but
yeah,
it's really cool. It was a fun experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to like bounce ideas off of other people's brains.
Absolutely. And writing over Zoom, was that the first time you guys had done something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was definitely like a little bit more tedious than, writing in the same room, because it's like, okay, let me record something on my voice memos, and then let me download it, let me send it to you. Did you get it? Then he has to work off of what's on his end. So it had like a little bit more of like a waiting period with all the technical stuff, but it worked out really well.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this track and what it means to you.
Oh, that is such a good question. Let me think about this. I like, because we can be so lovely until things get ugly. It's fun to sing, like purely just for like how it sounds to me. I just like it. I like it a lot.
All right.
Nice little assonance in there.
Yeah.
Mine's so lame. I love the opening line, just the everything is cool, man. I think it's just such like a fun little opener to be like, we're fine, it's fine. But then it's a song where it's obviously like, no, things are kind of bothering me a little bit. And it reminds me of a Seaway song that I used to be obsessed with. So it's fun.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of like sarcastic. I like that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this single?
This song so we started writing it. We had another band member, Sarah, who actually brought the lyrics to us, and they were the ones who kind of started that out, and we're kind of in that headspace, so we just kind of built on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah, when we brought it into the session, Sarah had a lot of verse lyrics, and then they were like, but I don't know what to do for the chorus. So we just kind of started playing around with ideas after that, and
Yeah.
it became fun. I think it was like, because the verse lyrics are very much like reflective on like about you and me, and then, or just like not like you and me, but like looking at like a friendship with someone, and then getting to the chorus, it's just, I think it's fun. It's just like, it was exactly why we were writing the song. You just can't stop thinking about that situation, and that became the chorus.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this track for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less, 3 words each, 6 total.
Ghosty. Oh no. That's what came to my head.
Exactly. Follow the rules. Yeah.
Perfect.
Like how fast you were, because immediately I was like, oh my God, 3 words.
Yeah.
First one, upbeat was the first thing that came to my head. Dancey. It's definitely just like a vibey song. Like even if you're not listening to the lyrics, it's still something you can just kind of dance to.
Absolutely.
That is not 3 words. I'm so sorry.
Nah, but
okay.
but there are 3 words that can be highlighted in that sentence you gave us.
Exactly. You're good. You're good.
So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have with going through the track?
When I feel like when we put out music, I just want people to like take it and apply it to their own life and their own feelings. So honestly, like I don't really have a feeling in mind that I want other people to have when they listen to it. I want them to take it and relate it to what they feel.
Make it their own.
Yeah.
So while listening to this track, what band or artist influence pops out the most to you guys, if any?
I get like, I'm really inspired by Hey Monday. I think they're cool. Like when I'm writing, like they have a huge inspiration for me. Avril Lavigne kind of vibes, like lyrically. Yeah. What about you, Brie?
Those are good ones. Instrumentally, I think this one has like a little bit of like our little Beach Bunny vibes places. I like the leads in it. That reminds me of them a little bit. Yeah, I think you were totally on it with like a little bit of the Avrilness in the lyrics. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you covered it. I love Hey Monday. It's a great one.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
So what was your favorite memory that you guys made while creating this track?
Honestly, can I say like the music video? Does that count?
Yeah, it's part of the creation of the song.
Yeah.
This was the most fun we've had making a music video. Like we were trying not to laugh the whole time, and it was just so ridiculous. Like Brie in a sheet as a ghost, and like we were just like, oh, what if we do this? Or it would be so funny if we do this, and we just kept adding on to it. And yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was like, oh, recording it was fun, but making the video was so fun. It didn't feel like we were doing work.
No, not at all.
Hell yeah.
So you guys just put out this track. You just got signed. Is this track leading up to anything bigger? What should we expect? What's coming up for you guys?
Yeah, tell us what's cooking.
Let's spill the beans.
We've got some more songs cooking. We're trying to release some more singles. Maybe an album one day. I don't know.
Yeah, working our way up.
Yeah,
lots of writing right now.
Yeah, we're doing lots of sessions with people and just trying to crank out those songs.
Exciting stuff. Hell yeah. Stoked for whatever's coming next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For this question, I want you to picture you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
I go for those I can't remember the brand, but it's like those apple Danish things, the gas station ones.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. They always hit the spot.
Yeah.
I love those white chocolate covered pretzels. I think they're called like flips or something. They're so good.
Yeah.
Those are fucking awesome. Hell yeah. So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
We'd be like a really like stacked birthday cake, I think.
Yeah.
Just because
like kind of like a fucked up like homemade, like with like
No,
rainbow
that's
sprinkles.
100% what it would be. It would be like you see the photo of like the really pretty cake on Pinterest, and then
then
we're
you-
like the homemade version of it. And just,
Aw.
like, in
Someone
the
trying to
best
copy like a
way.
Cake Boss cake or something.
Yes, but like the ones that come out a little bit funny.
Yeah.
So for the last couple questions, going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
My drink is a Coke for sure.
Uh-huh.
I think I'd have like vodka penne, maybe.
Oh,
It's kind of
that's
basic, but I love it.
good.
It's good. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. I would have I would choose a steak and mashed potatoes and a lemonade.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
My first thought is like Middle Earth, like Lord of the Rings, just because it's beautiful. But then I am also thinking like the super colorful world from the Beatles' Yellow Submarine movie could be super fun.
I would choose Avatar: The Last Airbender so I could like do that. I can like make shit move and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I feel
totally.
like that would be fun. And if I could like ride a bison, like a
That's
flying bison,
pretty
that would be
badass.
bonus,
sick.
yeah.
Absolutely.
What element would you want to be?
I think I would want to be air
Air.
Ooh,
because you
Yeah.
can like fly and, or I mean, I don't know. I think that would be fun.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
air would be cool as fuck.
So I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person that we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
ooh, orange.
Orange, pink.
Orange, pink.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell
Sounds
yeah.
good. So as I said, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Follow us on Instagram at Diva Bleach Band, TikTok at Diva Bleach. Check out our Spotify. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for signing those, guys. This has been Diva Bleach, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.